Lisa here, and I'm recording this video up at Apu Pittusirai. I just recently met two friends, and I realized that we all live within the base of Pittusirai, but I'm just higher up for my first time. And this is the last video I'm recording in Peru, and when you see this video, I'll be on my way to Mexico. So I've lived here in the Sacred Valley for a year and a half, and it came quite quickly, this feeling to leave. And yeah, and I feel like as I'm sharing this, I just feel like the immensity of this place and the beauty of this place, and I just have a lot of gratitude for all received here. I want to talk about taking chances and change, and like the impulse that came really quickly for me to leave the valley. I wasn't planning on leaving, I wasn't planning on going to Mexico, it just sort of all happened, and I want to talk about that. But being here in this place, it feels like that movement of life is so small in relation to the grandeur of nature and earth and the way life breeds us and moves through us in existence. And so sitting here, just feeling this moment, feeling how I'm going to upload this video the day I'm on my way to Cusco to fly to Lima, and like feeling all those timelines here, and all I can feel is just how small that is in comparison to the beauty that's always present. And so I feel when we are in the age of Aquarius, like we're in a time where things may be moving fast and the change is really active, and we may be feeling emotions really potently, and it's such a gift to like feel something with passion and with potency, because it tells us we're alive. And even that feeling of aliveness is just one strain, like it's one expression in relation to the like ever experience of existence on this earth and life. And it's just such a beautiful thing that when we make big decisions, like to move or to change jobs or in relationships or anything, just to have moments when we're able to feel the smallness of this one thing in the continuum of our personal life that we know, in this body that we know of, and our lifetimes that perhaps we're unaware of, and in all the lives around us, and the lives and the ancientness of like the earth. I feel like that relativity puts things in a perspective that's really powerful and necessary, and like there's so much kindness and compassion in that, and just to feel grateful to have the capacity to make a choice and to act on it is such a gift. So I don't know, I don't know what will meet me on the other side of this part of my journey, and I don't know what will meet you on the other side of any choices or changes that you're making. But it is a gift to choose life and to move towards what we're seeking, and like listen to those calls, and to just understand and feel that like what else is this life for but that experience of movement and growth and experimentation and trust, and to enjoy it, because it's like there's just so much gratitude. I just feel so much gratitude for having the opportunity to live listening to the call of life as I hear it. And so many of us do more than we realize. We really do have those opportunities, and there's a lot of rhetoric coming from external voices and external places that want us to feel like we don't have options, we don't have as many choices, but that's not true. And with proceeding with caution and care, we're also really proceeding in consideration of our own self, and like in consideration of others. So that's my sharing here near this beautiful Apu that I have been near for the last year, and I have looked at literally every day for I think a full year. And now I'm finally closer to it in this beautiful place, and I'm just grateful. So much love to you all, blessings, and I'll see you on the other side. It's like we're at the edge of a world. So I'm in Mexico. I've been here for about a week tomorrow, and it was a really beautiful and easy journey. It was quite long, but super smooth and very well graced. And this video is a bit different than I usually do. I usually just sit and talk, but I took a bit of footage and photos on my last week in the valley and on my journey, and so I wanted to kind of compile it. Sorry if the editing is más o menos. It's not really my thing, but I really wanted to just share this journey in a different way and kind of like share my experience of it. And yeah, I hope you can hear me when I'm speaking up to see that. I'm not sure how well the sound is. So yeah, I'm here in Mexico, and the title of this video, I think it's going to be, and if it's not, I'm just going to say it here, I want more. The valley is amazing, it's beautiful. I've received so much from living there, and I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for that valley. I wouldn't be doing the work I'm doing today if it wasn't for that valley. I mean, there are so many places around this world that have really impacted who I am. Being in India, being in Nepal, being in Glastonbury, being in Vermont, being in Brooklyn, being in Peru, have all the codes in those lands have activated a remembrance within my soul. But there's something so precise about that activation in Peru, and it has led me directly to so much of who I am and what I'm doing in the world right now. And I'm forever grateful to that place, to the energy of the earth there, to the apus, to existence there. But I really felt as if I had come to a sense of completion there, and I really felt the next stage of my evolutionary growth needed to happen with different codes, near a different environment and sensation. And it was just time for me to explore another set of ley lines on this earth. And so I came to Mexico, and like I said, the valley is amazing, but there's so much more that I wanted that I felt like wasn't in the frequency of that place for me to receive. Hey, I'm just popping in to say that I feel that manifestation is a multifold, and some aspects of it is deep acceptance and gratitude for what we have and how far we have come, and the desire for more. So in the next clip, I'm talking about the more that I want, but I didn't say just how deeply, insanely grateful I am for all the flourishment that has unfolded in my life and how far I have come. And I still want more. I want more money. I want more financial abundance. I want to have more money to really live in the way I want in my life. And I really felt that sort of up-leveling while I was in the valley, because I lived in this gorgeous house for my last 4 or 5 months there. And I want that growth to continue. I want to be generous and be able to share financial wealth and money with others, to really see the lives of my dream, to see the life of my dream, to see the dreams of my life, and as well to support others in seeing the dreams of their life. I want to have more intimate, radical, evolutionary relationships. In the valley, there's kind of a sensation of a lot of dieta and people being really internal, and I'm a very internal person. I love spending time alone. I've been alone a lot over the last 8 years. I've had a few relationships in terms of romantic, and I have friends, but I really felt like so much of this time was about focusing on me, and I really want to be in this situation where I'm growing in relationship and romantic, friendship, just intimacy. I I just want more like fun and opportunities and like experiences. And for whatever reason, I wasn't feeling like I was experiencing that there. And so I just took a step forward. I don't know if Mexico is my place. I don't know where this is leading, but I feel myself on the bridge towards my future, towards forward movement. And that's all I can do. And of course, my mind is in some ways, is this the right place or this or that? And those inquiries have their place. They're not meant to lead my experience, but they have a place because there's an inspiration that pulls me forward. There's an inspiration that pulls all of us forward, and we must listen to it, and we must just enjoy the journey of being between A and A, because who knows, I think we're always between A and Z, or we're always between A and A, and it doesn't really matter in the ways we have thought it does. But I like feel myself on the bridge, like on the bridge to where I've been and to where I'm going, and to really settle there, to settle in between, and to relax and to let life reveal itself to me. So I know in this time, with everything happening, a global pandemic and all these other things, there's this feeling of maybe we need to wait. But for me, to travel and to move in consideration of myself and others, I'm waiting for what? I mean, my life is happening now, and the capacity of the greatness and the fulfillment of my life is now. It's not in another month or another year. It's not after something that's happening external for me. At any moment, I feel really foster the reality I want, and especially when that reality is for my personal love and for the love of people around me. I am going to take the steps towards that, because I feel this earth is very magical, and I feel like there's a lot that is possible and that can happen when we trust in the movement of our own being and body, and we sort of let, even though there's like contractions or nerves or worries or anything like this, that we don't lead from that place, that we breathe through those places and we allow them. And then when our nervous system has accepted those parts of us, we can feel a deeper sense of relaxation and move with this trust and grace. And it's love. Like, even though we might not know it as love in that moment, or might not feel that like exuberant idea we have of love, which is just an idea, I feel the whole experience of this is love. All these aspects are love. So for me personally, I'm just living my life now. And I'm not waiting till after something, and just doing it now. And I have a lot of friends actually who are moving this month. And as I said in my other video, which I'll link in the bottom, Ascension Symptoms February 2021, things are moving fast and we're in the airs of change. I had the thought to come to Mexico, and 3 weeks later I'm here. My friend is in Vermont and has a thought to go to Maui, and she's literally leaving within like 7 days. And I have other people, a friend from Ireland is landed in Ecuador. Like, the airs of movement are present. The courageous winds are upon us, and we can flow with them if it's in our present momentum too. And for some people it's not, and that's great. For some people the winds are moving them, inspiring them deeper into where they are, expanding their roots into the physicality of where they have been. And for others, it's like, how are we spiraling those roots and connecting with them in the astral grid and allowing them to move us into new places. Follow the winds. They are present, whether or not you feel the impetus to move physically or not. There's a movement. It might be a movement more inward. It might be a movement in a relationship. There might be a sense of this radical honesty that's calling you, because it must be true. It's everywhere. This is the Aquarius energy, and it's a choice. You know, everyone talks about the age of Aquarius. I talk about the age of Aquarius, and anything is a choice. Like, you can be living in the age of Aquarius and choose to be on this vast momentum and flow and fly, or you could choose not to, and that's okay. You know, and I don't feel like we are all going to live in the same reality. And I feel like that schism has already been present, and it's presenting itself even more strongly. It's coming deeper into matter. It's coming deeper into form. And as I know the potentiality is possible for me, I'm really relaxing into acceptance, and at the same time asking myself, what do I want to come into matter? What form do I want to take in this world, and how do I bring my energy and my body deeper and deeper into density, into form? So this is my sharing, my first sharing from Mexico. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for all the new subscribers. There are many people interweaving in my interdependence with me, and so thank you. If you like this video, please, you know, all the things people say on YouTube feel very, it's like kind of feels too automated. I don't want to say it right now, but it's really supporting if you take actions to reflect how you're feeling about this, and you know what those actions are already. It's implicit and implied. So lots of love to you all, deep blessings, and I look forward to sharing more about my journey and just what's alive for me as I live in this inquiring life. Blessings to you. Lots of love.